Hello guys, come with me, we're building this mountain for the Alpine ibex. So let's get into it. So yeah guys, we're back with another episode of One Habitat Wonder, and it turned out to be the Alpine ibex. I'm really excited for this one actually because I love the rockwork and I also love the waterfall. I know it's another waterfall and I wasn't gonna do, well, I was thinking about it and I wasn't gonna do another water feature, but yeah, what what is a mountain without a little stream coming from the mountain, you know? When I go when I went on vacation in France in the Pyrenees, um, you went on a hike and then you saw the mountains and then a little river and you know it just fits. You can't have a mountain without a river or a some kind of waterfall. So that's what I built. Just a high top mountain with a little waterfall running down with a lot of rock. That's basically it. Yeah, that's basically just it. It turned out really great. Uh, I think I didn't cut any of the record out, so you guys really have a you guys really have 20 minutes of record. No, that's not true actually. Well, yeah, it's a lot of rocks, but well, if you clicked on this episode, please subscribe and like. And it's just a warning. You're gonna see a lot of rock work, a lot of repetitiveness. It's just a warning. So if you want to see that, I'm gonna yap over it. So just listen to my yap if you're in the background or something. If you're gonna do something. But yeah, let's get into it. So you can see that I was starting out with like of course the water, and people I use mod. So I use free build. That's why the border goes under the water. And yeah, that's basically why. So you can't like recreate it in Vanilla Planet 2. Yeah, that's what I started out with, just waterfall. And the Alpine ibex. It's really interesting goat because, of course, the female just looks like your normal goat that you see in a petting zoo, but the male has majestic two long horns that like kind of curve up with some kind of like bubbly texture on the inside and the outside. It's like a bubble, and I think the bubble is where the last like grow point is was. You can see that with like Thompson Gazelle, they also have those bubbles, and every bubble is 1 year. I think I'm not really sure. I think every year is one bubble. So that's yeah. I think that's every year is one bubble. If I'm not correct, correct me in the comments. It's just yeah. I know that's with the Thompson Gazelle and the Grand Gazelle. So I think that's with the Alpine Ibex or two. But yeah, um, you can see that I was already like finishing up the waterfall with like the with really a lot of rocks, like those rock piles from Caesar. And I'm not gonna add the water effects in this video because that's like it adds like a lot of lag, and I wasn't feeling like lag, but so I did just off screen. And I also did my like indoor like detailing also. I did that also off screen, but it's just yeah, it's just easier to do that off screen because it takes a while, and with OBS OBS you have like your game that you normally start, and then you have like that type of lag, but then you start OBS and it's like a whole other like it's a whole other level because you have to run another system, and then that just takes a while. So that's why I do that type of stuff um off screen, but it's also kind of repetitive. Like I do the same inside. Well, I do the not really the same inside, but I do the same things over and over, and I don't think that's really interesting to watch. But yeah, if you guys want to see it, just drop it in the comments, and I can also record that. But that's just a bit harder for me. But we're in one habitat wonder, so I think it is not that hard. or it's gonna get like that much lag, but yeah, still, it the OBS takes a lot of lag. But yeah, next episode is gonna be the Wolverine. I think I'm thinking about the Wolverine, because yeah, it's gonna be the Wolverine. I think just because we were like we're kind of in like a temperate forest, colder tundra area, so I was kind of feeling the Wolverine because it's also a lot of rocks. Maybe it's not the Wolverine because I don't want to do rocks anymore because that's not really entertaining. Well, we will see. We will see. So yeah, that's the planting. Maybe another animal. I'm not really sure because yeah, the Wolverine is kind of in a row, but it's also a lot of rock work. So yeah, I'm not sure. We will see. You will see. You guys will see the next episode. But yeah, you can see that I started on the fence. It just basic wooden beam with like the twilight gate metal thingies. I couldn't find the other metal things like uh, there's like a metal pole with like things sticking out of them, and I wanted to add them for like the little piece, but I couldn't find them, so I just went with the twilight piece. But yeah, that's basically why. So yeah, you can see that I was starting the outside of the indoor building. It's just the same as the Washington and the Moose one. But yeah, also I have a new thumbnail. I am not sure if you noticed because it's only with the moose. So the new thumbnail is that I have like just a basic white outline, but it just adds another pop of color to my thumbnail because previously I just had a just the background, the habitat, then the little animal like just a moose or something on it, then my logo and the Planet Zoo logo. But the thing was, uh, yeah, it looked okay, but you can see that. So I kind of took a bit of inspiration from other Planet Zoo YouTubers. Don't tell them. But yeah, a lot of people have like a green background, and I tried that with like the capuchin. You can if just search up my name and then capuchin, you can see that the thumbnail has like a green outline. But I thought it was kind of clunky and it was not really that symmetrical, so I kind of like white is of course my color. Well, it's not my favorite color, but it's the color of my logo, so I just went with white. And the thing is, a lot of Planet Zoo users use the color green because it's from Planet Zoo. So they kind of use a lot of green in their logos and areas and stuff. Like take a look at like Caesar or Paul's build. They and Rudy Rankable also. They use a lot of green, and that's why I went with white actually because it's not that popular. And I also added a banner. It's just my name with a pixel Rhino. I thought it looked cool, so I kind of just added it. It's made by AI actually. That really cool. I just asked ChatGPT to actually make a font with like I just said, can you make a cool banner for my YouTube channel? A Rhino, blah blah blah, and then I thought that one. So if you want to take a look at my channel, you can see that on the top. I'm sure you guys know where banners are, but just a quick heads up. And if you're there, just press the subscribe button actually, because it really helps out. So yeah, back to the build. You can see that I added like more rock piles, a bit more dead trees, and you can see that I started on the mountain top. It's a lot of big rocks and like those sticking out like the big. But I'm not really sure how they're called, but like the platform rocks. The rocks themselves have no name, but if you play the game, you can see the type of rocks that I use because they're like I have like 4,000 hours in this game. I'm not sure if I would be proud of that. I recently hit the 4K because now I'm on 4K 7, I think 4,007 hours. I'm not sure if I would be proud of that, but I'm proud that I can make this channel because yeah, it took me a while, and this channel actually has a kind of a history because I tried to. What am I doing with my? What the hell? Okay, so um, I kind of already tried with my channel because yeah, previously I had like a zoo, but the thing is with the zoo, yeah, my PC can't keep on, like it can't handle like everything close together, a lot of details. So that's why I did this new project because it has like a separate habitats and I can put in a lot more detail. Yes, I have trouble with the aftershots usually because they're really laggy because of a lot of pieces, but it's, yeah, I really enjoy this because I can put a lot of detail in and you can guys look at a lot of detail. So yeah, that's basically why. And you can see here I was like making the top waterfall, but I don't know why, but the water just didn't want to go. Yeah, it just didn't want to go to the normal level. I'm not sure because I put the rain like in the back and in the front, but it just didn't want to go. So yeah, I just put in a little pool of water, but from the viewing point you don't see that, so that's why. But yeah, the Alpine ibex, a really interesting goat because for in the wild, yeah, herbivores usually look for minerals, and that's why a lot of I think rhinos and elephants and so they dig up like ground because of the minerals. But these goats, yeah, they can't really dig. Well, they can't dig, but in the mountain areas, there's something way interesting, and that is dams because dams keep in water, but there's like I'm not really sure what it's called. In my language, it's called kalk, but uh, I'm not really sure. It's in your pipelines, and it kind of when the water, so the dam stops the water, but the dam is always like a bit more, well, not wet, like a bit moist, and that thing I'm not sure how it's called. I'm really sorry. Maybe I just needed to search it up, but the dam like it grows well it doesn't grow because but it's on the dam and goats well they don't risk their life because they're great climbers but they go on the dam, it's really steep, and then they kind of lick that substance, and then there they get minerals, like they get salt minerals and stuff. And it's really interesting because yeah, if people didn't build dams, how would they get all their minerals? So it's really interesting behavior because they just use yeah, man-made stuff, but they get their minerals. So I think it's really cool that they do that actually, but it's also really special because yeah, normally you don't see goats climbing on a dam, but yeah, it's just really interesting. So yeah, you can see that I kind of the ridges I just finished up with like more like the little flat rock, and you can use like the crumbly side to for more texture, and I think it looks really nice actually because you can make like little stairs and they kind of fuse in together really nice. But yeah, you can see that it's a lot of rock work in this one, but I don't really have another subject to talk about. Maybe the future of my channel. That's a good subject, I think. Yeah, so the future of my channel, it's I hope it's gonna be one of the biggest Planet Zoo creators. Not the biggest, but like I would be happy with. Let's set a goal of 100 subscribers. So yeah, 100 sub goal is yeah, it's a goal. I think we're now on 10 9. I think 9. So that's 91 more. I think that's reachable like this year. This year, I think if I just keep uploading and people subscribe and like, if I would do that, it really helps me out. I kind of hate to push it, but it's just that people, if you reached this this point in my video, people click away really fast, and that is, I don't know why, because I have a preview, so what you see you get in my video, but I'm not really sure how I keep people in, because yeah, if you search it up on YouTube, of course, you get like those little smarty pances that say, yeah, you just need a other subject, or you just need a loud voice, but that doesn't go for Planet Zoo, because yes, Planet Zoo, but it's a different community. It's a way other thing than like different games, because when people kind of it's the same. If you search up like attention thing, like click frequency for things, and you get like a game. You can't compare Fortnite to Planet Zoo, because Fortnite you can have like a voiceover way other. You have live commentary, but with Planet Zoo, yes, you can do live commentary, but that means that you have to have your game normally, and that takes a while, because this is not like a other game. It's a tycoon. Well, it's not really a tycoon, but you just need to make a you just need to make something for yourself, and it takes a lot of time, because this build took me 2 hours, I think, something like that, because of all the rock work and stuff, and it takes a lot of time. So you can't really do live commentary, because the game is gonna get sped up for people to look at, because 2 hours of gameplay is just not enjoyable. So that's why you have a speed build, and yeah, that's why you have a speed build, and so it's really hard to keep people in, because tips on YouTube don't work for this genre. It's really just yeah, it don't work for this genre. It's it's kind of annoying, but also also okay, because they make like other content and stuff. But I think it's really hard to go from a little small channel to a big channel, because a little small channel, yes, um, I don't have a big community. I need people to first, like, I need to create a community, but it's very hard in this game, because it's like really, there are many Planet Zoo players, but there are not many popular, or like there are not many Planet Zoo creators that are above 1K subscribers, and that's why, and they normally, like, they have worked, they're all like grown people, and I'm just a kid, so I just pop out content, because I have nothing else to do, actually. Well, I have other things to do, but I like this game, so I just play it in my spare time, and now I have vacation, so I have a lot of spare time, so I can do this, you know. So yeah, that's why. But the thing is, you have like a lot of players, less creators, so it's really easy to make content, but it's very hard to reach people, because people just go to their normal creator, and they don't really search, because there are less big ones, but people don't really go to small ones. So yeah, that's why. But yeah, uh, that's the story of what I want to reach. Just those little 100 subscribers. If I can reach that, I'm really happy. And then of course I want more. I want more. No, I want to be like, I just want to be a big one, a big creator. But yeah, that's basically what I want to be, and I would love to have like a big community and stuff, because I think a nice community a nice community is hard to create, but it's nice to have, and I think, well, it's gonna be like way more easier, because there are a lot of people that play this game, but not like Fortnite, but yeah. So yeah, we're kind of reaching the end, and I hope you enjoy. I'll see you guys in the next one, I think. These are the last things. I'll see you guys in the next one, and yeah, goodbye, guys. See you guys. Goodbye.